Happy Valentine's Day to you. It's Nick. I figured a good subject today would be Valentine's Day. Maybe not so much Valentine's Day, but what does it represent? Love. Right? Love. Let's talk about a couple of different... Let's talk about relationships, being single, dating, whole ball of wax. What does it mean for you and me? I don't know what it means for you. I've been in many relationships. Valentine's Day, it got commercially, the gifts. It's always been about the gifts, but, chocolates and flowers and cards and things of that nature, right? Short little quick story. It wasn't even Valentine's Day. I was dating this one particular woman at the time. It's going back a few years back. Just for the heck of it. I know I didn't do anything wrong. Just being nice. I came home from work one day and I brought her flowers. You know what she says to me? She looks at the flowers, she's like, you should have just gave me a card with money in it. I was with that person for many, many, many years. I never bought another flower for her ever again. That was pretty horrible to say that. I was like, wow. But anyway, this is generalized. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. However, relationships go through phases, right? Yes, I am single, but I've been in many. Relationships go through phases in life. You know what I mean? You go with the meet and the greet and the dating and all that jazz, and then you start really liking one another, and you end up in a commitment. You go through that honeymoon phase. And after that phase kind of dies down a little bit, you start to notice each other's flaws, what gets on your nerves and whatnot. And then reality sets in. Let's face it, reality sets in. Honeymoon is over. Now, maybe you decided to live together. Maybe you didn't. But now you two are both on the couch watching movies, eating, gaining all kinds of weight, getting so comfortable with one another that you just get out of shape. And then all of a sudden, there's no attraction for each other anymore. Nobody dresses up anymore. They're just eating, gaining some weight, laying on the couch, watching TV. But they're both doing it. But one decides they're not attracted to the other anymore because they feel like they let themselves go. Long story short, they end up breaking up. Now all of a sudden, both of them are on a health journey. They're at the gym. They're on the treadmill. They're pumping weights. They're eating good. They're going out and buying all new spiffy clothes. A few months down the line, they all lost weight. They're looking good, new clothes. Why? Because they're on the hunt again. And they go through this vicious circle. Then they finally meet somebody and they go through this repeat cycle all over again. They date. They go on this honeymoon phase. Then they get comfortable with one another. Then they start eating on the couch, gaining weight, letting themselves go. Now they don't care about the new clothes anymore. Probably can't fit in them at the moment. Then next thing you know it, again, they're not attracted to one another, or one's not attracted to the other. They end up breaking up. And then again, they're at the gym again. They're on the treadmill. They're pushing weights. They're losing weight. They're buying more new clothes. Woo, it's a vicious cycle. Come on, we've all been there at least once in that time. We've all been there. It's not easy being in a relationship. I'll tell you what, God bless my grandparents. My grandparents were actually married for over 70 years. 70 plus years they were married. That does not include the time when they actually met when they were young. I actually asked my grandfather one day, they both passed on in their late 90s, but they had a beautiful life. I asked my grandfather one day, how did you meet? He says, we were at a carnival. She was with her friends, he was with his. They were like 12, 13 years old, like a neighborhood carnival. He looked at my grandma and he says, I'm going to marry her. And that was it. They were together ever since. Married 70 plus years and dated for 12, 13 years. Unfortunately, I'll never have that. I've had many relationships, but I will never have what they actually had. God bless them. That was special. That's like a once in a lifetime thing. It really is. Now, let's go to the single life. I've been single for a few years now. I don't know. Maybe 4-ish years? I don't know. Something like that. By choice. Dated, yes. But no commitments. I've been in many relationships. Long, short, you name it. Single life. Being single now is totally different than being single back in the day. It's totally different. I'm not even going to talk about that because we're not there. We are actually here. Single life right now is basically you're going to meet somebody on the phone, on the camera, on one of these apps. You're going to be swiping left or right. That's what dating became. There's no more going to a club and running into somebody, exchanging phone numbers, conversations, some drinks, talk, whatever. Maybe some still do, but most of the time it's swipe left, right, depending on which way this camera's going. Up and down, wax on, wax off. Dating is, to me right now, dating takes a lot of energy. Meeting someone takes a lot of energy. Somebody's really got to catch my eye and catch my attention for me to even entertain the fact of even going on a date. I could tell you stories till the cows come home, but those are stories for other videos. So here we are. Single Valentine's Day. I just got home from work. It doesn't even bother me. I've had many Valentine's Day. And not all of them are great. Even being with somebody. Listen, the bottom line is anybody out there really happy if they're single, they want to be in a relationship. If they're in a relationship, they can't stand the person they're with, they want to be single. If they're married, they have a horrible marriage life, they want to be single. Now, this is not for everybody. This is just a general thing. And for all you happy people out there, God bless you. That's what it's all about, grabbing smiles when you can. But Valentine's Day puts a strain on some people because, it makes people reflect. Why am I still single? Or, why don't I have a date? Why this? Why that? Or why am I with this person? Like that old song, if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. I don't believe that song. I don't believe in that. You can't fake it. If you think you can fake it, you ain't faking it. Because that other person will feel your vibes. It's just the way it is. So, what is the moral of this story? It's actually no moral. It's just a chat with you and me. about life. Life in the single life, life in the relationship life, life in the marriage life, just life. Bottom line is you just gotta do whatever makes you happy. That's it. You can't wait around for happiness, for someone to come and sweep you off your feet, because what if they don't? What if someone doesn't come sweep you off your feet? You're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life? Can't be doing that. It's not good for you. You deserve more than that. You deserve more than that. You know what? Treat yourself to something. If somebody else didn't give you anything for Valentine's Day, give yourself something. Treat yourself to something. It doesn't even have to be today. It doesn't have to be tonight. Just because it's on the calendar, just because someone put it on the calendar that this is the day that we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day, means you have to. No, it don't. No, it don't. Me personally, I think Valentine's Day is on the calendar because it's going to remind some people, hey, you got a loved one. Don't forget them. Show them some love and attention. Relationships, marriages, single life, it's not all a bed of roses. It's got pros and it's got cons. And it depends how you look at it. It depends how you feel that particular day. And it depends on your mindset. Depends on a lot of things. And if you're really in a bad relationship, you're going to need to ask yourself why you're still in it. If you're still single, you need to ask yourself why you're still single. I know why I'm still single. So far, nothing's floating my boat. Alright. Grab them smiles when you can. And happy Valentine's Day, wherever